I think the thing about our club is, I mean, everybody wants to talk about cycling. My dad tells me now that he said it's so nice that you've taken up cycling again. So I probably rode all the way through school. For me, certainly what I needed at that age was a team sport to get involved with, and the social side of it. And it is the social element that's kind of brought me back to cycling. There's obviously something in me that enjoys being outside in the fresh air, that enjoys exercising, that enjoys kind of that sense of fulfilment after a ride, or the sense of achievement you get when you finish something. So on a good day, that's where I might take myself.
I can't really remember when I joined the club. It's probably better if I explained when I first met Winston. I had a broken spoke and came into the shop, and Winston took my bike and fixed it, and then he said, oh, we go out on rides on Saturdays and Sundays. Would you like to join us? And that was it. That was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. If you drive a car, okay, you go down an A road to get from A to B. If you go on a bike, you'll go down a completely different road, and you'll see countryside, you'll see things that you didn't know were there, you know, and it's just a sense of freedom. It's part of your day to go out for a long bike ride and meet people. Come back now to the shop, have a coffee, even if it's cold, even if it's like -2 or 3, I'll do it all year round. I love it.
Oh, that's it, well done, well done.
In 20 minutes we're going to be finished.
No,
and you can have your snack. In a little bit.
Yes, so I'm a coach at the Go Ride Club, which is the Saturday morning kids session. We have kids from about sort of 6 or so, and our oldest is just a sort of a young teenager, 13. Our sort of most promising young rider at the moment is a young lady called Lucy, who's just a really enthusiastic bike rider. She's at the club every Saturday. She does loads of other riding during the week. She goes over to the velodrome at Herne Hill as well, where British Cycling have a sort of a development session as well for promising young riders for the region. And she's just always super happy to be riding her bike. My favourite moments are when I see the kids who've been coached on a Saturday then taking that and going on to racing in the local area. And it's really exciting to see someone sort of taking what we do on a Saturday morning and really getting stuck into some sport. In modern life, where there's always some sort of distraction, it's not often that you go 6 hours during the day without checking your phone, you know, just for the sake of it. Whereas if you're out for a long ride, for example, then you can easily do that. It's great for clearing your mind because, you know, you can spend a few hours on your own with just sort of, you know, you can't really worry about things too much when you're out riding. Your head's quite clear. You know, it's not just a bunch of sort of young guys who like racing. We've got 578 members at the moment who are just interested in all sorts of different types of riding.
It does have a sense of community about it. I think it's rare that you would come in here and not bump into somebody you knew as well. I think there's usually someone, whenever I've been in, there's usually someone kind of, either they're here to chat to Winnie or they're here because the bike needs fixing or something. So yeah, there is a sense of community about it. And certainly having this, we haven't always had this at the end of a ride. Winnie's coffee shop is pretty new, so it's nice to have somewhere that actually at the end of it everybody can just come and pile in and all the groups then get together. So yeah, it's a really good chance for everyone to meet each other.
It's